Hello everybody, welcome back to Succeed with Omid. We're going to be talking about neck pain today and this forward head posture that's becoming way too prevalent in our society. A couple of things I learned in the last few months that I want to share with you. Number one, there's a lot of research that's showing that if our head is just 1 inch in front, i.e. if you look at the ear and the shoulder, and the ear is 1 inch in front of the shoulder, forward of posture, there's a doubling effect on the postural muscles that control that body part. So those golf ball sized knots that all my desk flyers get, and you probably have yourself, it's one of the reasons. And unfortunately, there's so many people, it used to be a joke to tell people about this because sitting was about the only way you get there. There's so many people at the grocery store all the way over here, 3-4 inches in front. There's just so much tension back there, and just posture fixes that. The other thing I also learned is that this forward head posture isn't just bad for muscles. The nervous system itself starts to send out a stress response that we won't feel. Only about 20% of the total amount of nerves we have in our body are sensory nerves. So if your nervous system is crunched forward into this position, you're going to be stressed. You just won't feel it. And you'll think this problem of stress is actually coming from your environment, which it's not. It's actually coming from inside of the system because of poor posture. So, one of the things I want to teach you guys how to do is stretch the muscles of the upper neck in between here and here. And this idea of if I'm in a forward position, I want to get the head backwards. When these guys get tight, you would think that, hey, wait a minute, my head's going back. Isn't that a good thing, Omid? I'm getting my ear closer. No. Because now where I'm looking up. So here's the problem. If this is tight, I can't stretch down to look forward. What do people do? They need to be able to look forward. They come forward. So that's why we got to stretch this out. Here's how we do it. One hand is going to reach up and it's going to grab basically the base of the skull and the upper bones of the skull, the spine. Then the other hand is going to come right here into the jawline itself. It's going to basically mildly push down and back to get extension of the thoracic, and the cervical is going to flatten a little bit. But this hand is going to lift mildly. I want to get 3 good breaths. Do not stretch this to the point of pain. If you cannot breathe, that's too much for these little itty bitty muscles. So, live demonstration. I'm going to put one hand here, one hand here. This one's going to lift. This one's going to push down and back. And then once I find that stretch, I'm just going to breathe. And then slowly release out of it. And what might happen for you is if that's been locked up for a long time, that's almost like there's been a bottleneck for a lot of electrical signal that's been trying to get down, especially through that atlas for like me. All of a sudden that opens up, and then whoosh, the floodgates open, and the electricity is just a lot for the nervous system to handle. So be near a wall, be near a chair, be near a table, be near a well-trained dog that can catch you, anything you need to keep yourself safe. But you do that 2, maybe 3 times, rest a minute in between. Try not to do that before a heavy workout, especially if you're going to be doing axial loading like a back squat or anything. Before bed's going to be a phenomenal time to do it. It's going to be nice and relaxed through here, and you can just go nice and sleep and count some sheep. All right, try that out. Let me know how it works. If there's any questions, let me know in a comment down below, or an email, or a carrier pigeon, or whatever you want to do. Otherwise, I hope this information has been very helpful to you guys. As always, have a happy and healthy rest of your day. I'll talk to you next time.